Good, y'all? It's your boy P.O. back with another one, man. Today, as you can see, watching more soft white underbelly Ku Klux Klan member interview.
All right, JD. JD, where'd you grow up? Where are you from originally?
Originally from Roan Mountain, Tennessee.
And did you have the Klan growing up in your family as a kid?
Yeah, somewhat. On my grandparents' side.
How did you get involved?
Well, around 2015 or so, when Dylan Roof, he's took and shot the black people in Charleston in that church, you know, and every picture that I saw on TV of him, he was having the Confederate flag in his hand, and he never was a member of any organization, you know, and
Hold on, bruh. Like, what? That inspired him or something, bro?
then they go and take the flag down in South Carolina off the state capitol building because of that. And I thought, you know, that was kind of a slap in the face to the South, our ancestors that fought in the Civil War. I had people on both sides of my family that fought in the Civil War for Tennessee and North Carolina. And in 2017, I joined the Loyal White Knights, and I just wanted to get out and try to make,
Why is he wearing green?
do my part and try to make a difference. I mean, like IW was saying, if we don't pull together, you know, it's going to be like a sinking ship. Our rights are going down the drain every day. And
You're right.
I just wish my grandparents was around to see me and know that I'm doing my share and trying to preserve our history. And I don't consider myself really as a racist. I mean, I'm more of a separatist. I believe in keeping the races separate. That's what God intended. That's why he put us on different bodies of land, different English, you know, language, just different cultures altogether. And I believe that the white race is a superior race. And
We're gonna watch this with an open mind and not get mad.
That's kind of the way I feel
But he's tripping out right now.
about it.
What do you wish the United States looked like?
Sir?
What do you wish the United States looked like racially? I mean,
Well,
right now we're all very mixed.
Yeah, we're very mixed. I just wish that, you know, they could stay more to themselves. I mean, don't come and try to push them down my throat.
When you say they, you mean?
Our government, and not our government, but the black race, the Hispanics, the Orientals. I wish that they would stay with themselves, you know. And I think the country would be a lot better off if it was like that. And, you know, Lincoln, he freed the slaves. He was from Illinois, so I think they should have given that state to the slaves and let them all go to Illinois, if that's what he preferred. I mean, I thought, right now I think it's a slippery slope. And if the white people don't get out there and try to make a difference, we're gonna give our history, our heritage away. I mean, it's gone. But, you know, I just wish that more people would see the light and see where this country's heading, because I give it another 10 years, we'll not be able to do what we're doing today. I mean, it's going to probably be a felony to be seen in the Klan robe. I mean, it's just a matter of time.
What is the Klan's biggest issues today? Is it immigration?
Well, we're strongly against
Race mixing?
the mixed race, you know, mixing races, messing with our monuments, our flag, our history, especially in the South, because we were originated in the South, in Pulaski, Tennessee. And being from Tennessee, you know, the Klan's always been strong in that state and in North Carolina. And I just wish that, you know, we had a better opportunity to get out there and make a difference, because they're not wanting to issue us permits, stuff like that, to have rallies or anything, or public demonstrations. But you've got all these protests and stuff going on, and they're just out here doing what they want to do and tearing up the country, and nothing's said. I mean, it's not the Klan. I mean, there's a lot of these other groups. I mean, they're not doing that.
Does he see? Never mind. I ain't gonna talk too much this video, bro. Let me know what y'all think, though.
Nick, are you a religious person?
Yes, sir.
The Klan is a religious organization.
Yes, sir.
What aspects is Christianity that is the basis of the Klan?
Well, I'm Southern Baptist.
Okay.
I'm basically Baptist. I mean, there's Methodist, Presbyterians, you know, no Catholics. I mean, it's...
And you are a Imperial Wizard or a Grand Dragon?
No, I'm a Grand Dragon. I'm over North Carolina and South Carolina.
Oh, you do? Okay. And what...
Grand Dragon? Hold on. KKK rankings. Okay, it goes Imperial Wizard, Grand something, Grand Scribe. Okay, he's like 4th or 5th. He's up there. Hold on. I'm trolling.
What is a Grand Dragon?
It's the state officer. I'm over the state, and
The state?
I'm right under the Imperial Wizard. You know.
So what is it about African Americans that you want them to be separate?
Well, I don't think God intended for them to be mingling with
you,
us and breeding with the white race. I mean, it brings about a mongrel race. I mean, a mulatto color. I mean, nothing makes me any sicker than to see a little kid running around and their skin's just yellow. I mean, you know, a mulatto color. I mean, I wouldn't feel so bad about the blacks if our government wasn't pushing them down our throat. Just like in the 60s, I mean, they pushed them down our throat in the schools and, you know,
Yo, chat. Bro. He just sounds like so dumb talking. Like, it's not even making me mad. He just sounds dumb.
Cafes, restaurants, I mean,
they're outside? Who saw that butterfly?
You know, cafes, restaurants, I mean, it's just something that I don't think should have ever happened.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
How has the Klan changed? I mean, you've only been a member for a few years, but...
I've been, several years, but the Klan's really changed a lot. We're not as violent as they used to be. You know, back in the 60s, there was some violent Klan groups, especially in Mississippi. And it gave the Klan a bad rep, but today we're more, I want to say, laid back, and it's not more of a terrorist group than what they used to be. They claim that we're in between the Nazis and Al-Qaeda. We're ranked number 2 in the world as one of the worst terrorist groups.
What?
I don't see how they could rank us up there, you know, like Al-Qaeda or the Nazis.
Nah, that is up there though. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, we don't go out and just kill people.
I mean,
You know.
Have you traveled to other countries?
No, I've never been in another country, but I've been all around the southern states. I've not lost nothing up north. I'm not going up there.
So what do you think about the state of our country and its future?
Right now, I think it's going to eventually end up in turmoil.
who was the president during this time? 4 years ago?
Donald Trump, he talked a good talk at first. That got him.
Yo, bro. Like, he don't even care? Nah, somebody find this guy, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
That got him into office. And
You be voting for Trump?
yeah, I'll vote for Trump. I did the first time.
Find
I
this
will
man.
this time. You know, I hope he's got a chance. I mean, I've never known a president to go into office and
Oh, okay, this was Biden's
so many
year.
of his own party be so much against him, you know, and wouldn't let him do what he said he was going to do. Like I said, he talked a good talk. That's what put him in there. But if he gets in there again, the next go around, I hope that he can go ahead and do what he set out to do, especially with the border wall. We've got a bad problem with immigration, you know, and dealing with China. I think that was one of the worst things we ever done was pass the NAFTA bill, that free trade agreement, because it took a lot of our textile workers, our jobs away from the textile workers, sent it to China, Mexico, and you can't even go to a store and buy anything that's not made in China, Taiwan, Mexico.
Hey, like the video.
Especially clothes. I mean, I remember Rocky boots and stuff. I hunt a lot, and I always tried to have a good pair of insulated boots. And even Rocky Boot Company, they're made in China now. I mean, we need a president that will bring our jobs back, and I think the country would be better off and give the people here the opportunity to go back to work. I mean, if they would stop the immigrants from coming in here, that would make a big difference. If, finish that border wall. I mean, I'm all for that.
And do you have children?
No, sir.
No kids. You're married?
No, sir.
No.
What a loser. What a loser.
What are you proudest of in your life?
Sir?
What are you proudest of in your life?
What am I proud of? Well, I'm proud that I'm white. That's one of the main things I'm
What a loser.
proud of. And I'm
Oh
proud that
my.
I come from the family I came from with the background and that
That's it?
I've got ancestors that fought in the Civil War for
But
the
what did
South.
you do?
I mean, everybody says that slavery was the main
What have you done?
issue in the Civil War. It could have been part, but myself, I think it was mainly over
What
the
are your
money and states'
accomplishments,
rights.
dude?
You know, we had the cotton, the tobacco, all the agriculture down here, and taxes. You know, they probably wasn't paying the taxes on their stuff. You know, and but you know that's. I mean, if I can make $1 and get by with it, I'm gonna do it. I mean, they knew that once they pulled from the Union, when the Southern states succeeded, that that's what they were succeeding over, the taxes, states' rights, and I'm not going to leave slavery out. I'm sure slavery had a part to do with it, but the North had slaves. I mean, we got a lot of our slaves from the North. Even our presidents, Grant, when he became president, he didn't give up his slaves until he got nominated to be a president. I mean, then he gave his slaves up, what, 4 or 5 years after the Civil War? I mean, they tell, just like Robert E. Lee said, the victors of war will write the story.
Hold
And
on,
I
let
remember
me get my thumbnail real quick. Hold on. We need the red bar to get out the way. Dang, if you would just... Yo! Hold on. Hey, like the video while I'm doing this, though.
growing up in school, all the books that we studied in school was published from up north. They wasn't none of the books published from down here. They tell you what they want you to learn.
There we go.
And that's why the people today, they don't know their history.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, if the blacks had any clue, and if they had enough sense to open a book and study history, they wouldn't be going out here and voting these Democrat tickets because the Klan was founded by Democrats. a Republican freedom, but they're so much against the Republican Party, the party that freed them. You know, I mean, it's got a lot to do with the history, and they're not teaching it in the school. And that's what our younger generation is going to grow up to see, a bunch of lies. I mean, that's my opinion. I'll go to my grave feeling that way. And
Yeah.
I mean, it's a shame what we're going to leave the kids for the future. I mean, the shape it's going to be in. This country's, I see every day it's getting worse and worse. I mean,
Were there ever lynchings in the Klan?
well, I'm sure they were years ago. I mean, they've not been no lynches in probably, I'm gonna say 50, 60 years. But most of the lynchings was more down south. Like I said, a lot of the other Klan groups years ago, they did give us a bad name. But as far as lynching going on today, nah. I mean, you couldn't get by with it.
Hey, man.
One of the things that's
So,
interesting.
you couldn't get by with it. I'm gonna ignore that part. For the most part, this guy's not about hurting people, though. He just... His ideas are still stupid. Like, he wants us to be separate, but, like... No violence. I can get with that.
About Klansmen is they're
I can get
so
with your opinion.
committed to what they believe.
I
Oh,
can't get with
I'm
it, but I
into what I
could. You
believe.
feel
I
me?
mean,
It's an interesting stand that
I got a heart of a Klansman, and I will die for a Klansman fighting for my race.
I mean, you may believe things that other people have a hard time swallowing, but you believe what you believe and you stand behind it.
Exactly. Yes, sir. I believe that God, he gave his life for our sins. I believe in God. And as long as I've got God on my side, I'm all right. As long
Can't be my God. Can't be. That's all I know.
as I believe that I've got God in my heart, and I know that there is a God,
Fact.
you know, I think I'll be all right.
We're not thinking about the
But
same one, though.
the blacks, one thing they don't understand about the white culture,
Yeah, what is that?
we may have brought them over here. Well, not me, but years ago, our ancestors brought them over here, used them for slaves. But you think
Right.
about it, we brought them over here and taught them how to worship God. Combed their hair, brushed their teeth, clothed, taught them English, tried to teach them right from wrong, but that didn't work. But
And I'm pretty sure it was the other way around. I'm not gonna lie.
they're such a primitive race. They were so
Chatting,
used to
bro.
living off the land in Africa, and they should be thankful that some of them were brought into
Oh,
the
yeah.
United States and kind of what I call domesticated. They've been domesticated, and if they don't like it, I'm sure that we could probably use some of those big cruise ships and send them back. I'd put in a few dollars to put fuel in them ships.
This video is 18 minutes. And it just feels like I've been here an hour already, bro.
What minorities are you at odds with? African Americans, Mexicans?
Well, any race that's not a Aryan race.
Well, what about American Indians? We kind of stole their country.
Well, I know it was wrong for us to come in and push them off their property and do like the Trail of Tears. That was pitiful, the way they done the Indians. If I'm going to have any sympathy for any race, it will be the Native Americans. And, I know that, but you got to think about it too. The Confederates didn't do that to the Indians. The North done it. The Union done it after the Civil War. So if anybody's to blame, you blame the Yankees, the North. They're the ones that done it.
Have you ever had any minority friends?
So, he's separate from those white people. Because they did blah, blah, blah. But, he's not separate from these white people. Because...
Well, yeah, I have. I mean,
What was
I
the
still got
question?
the North. They're the ones that done it.
Have you ever had any minority friends?
Well, yeah, I have. I mean, I've still got a few black guys that I communicate with. I don't go out of my way to communicate with them. If I see them in the store, I speak. They speak to me, you know. They know what I'm doing. They know who I am, what I represent. They've, so far, none of them's ever questioned me, said anything bad.
I've had some of my African American friends watch some videos on my channel of Klansmen, and
Yes,
they've said they respect his stand and his belief in what he believes,
Yeah,
even
that's
though
what
they
I
don't
was
agree
saying.
with it.
Yeah.
They respect his.
Believe it or not, man, I've got a couple black friends. I'm at that. They
This is my last video of the day. It's my 5th video of the day. So if you haven't liked and subbed up, make sure you do that.
care as much about their black race as I do the white race. They don't believe in race mixing. I mean, some of them are like that. They don't believe in it because
That's facts.
they know it's wrong. They know the Bible. They know,
Nah.
you know, why they were in Africa and we were, you know, in
Some people are
Scotland,
too.
Ireland, you know, because we're immigrants to this country. We are. We're immigrants. But we've built this country. And right now we're handing it out. I mean, we're just giving it away. And, you know, it's a slippery slope. I'm telling you, man. We're kissing our heritage. We're kissing it goodbye. I mean, every day you see more and more of these monuments taken down and street names changed. And what are they doing? They're turning right around and naming those streets after black people, you know? And
Oh no!
just like Stone Mountain, Georgia, it's a matter of time, you know. They're going to blast that mountain. They'll probably put a monument of Martin Luther King on top of it. And right now, we're not even allowed to go in there. And it's not right.
Not Martin Luther King. Like, come on, bro.
All right, JD. Well, thank you for talking with me,
Yes, sir, man.
and good luck with everything. And
All right.
enjoy your
White power.
enjoy your
All
cross.
right. You know what y'all think? You know what y'all think, bro. It's what piano I'm going.